What's up guys, it's Coaster Thrills here, and for today's video, I will be doing my top 10 amusement park 1-2 punches out of all the parks in the US. So obviously, there will be no parks overseas, which of course, there are so many incredible 1-2 punches in the world away from the US, but I had not ridden them, and there are absolutely a ton of great coasters in China, which would be, almost too much to rank. Now, I know you may be thinking, what is a 1-2 punch, which is pretty much the top 2 coasters at a park, and I'll be ranking them from 10 to 1 based on how good the quality of the coasters are, which there are a ton of great 1-2 punches, even in the US, so don't be sad if your favorite park didn't make it, because there were a lot of great ones. Most importantly, before we start, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more videos on coasters often. Also, if you want to see more, make sure to follow our social media pages for updates and much more. But now that that is out of the way, let's get started at our number 10 spot. We are heading over to CAROWINDS for Fury 325 and Afterburn. This park really has a great top 4 with also Intimidator and Copperhead Strike, but these are personally my top 2. Starting off, Fury 325 is one of the greatest coasters in the world, being a B&M Giga coaster. We all know and love it. Well, also, there's Afterburn, which is a powerhouse invert. Both of these fantastic coasters making my top 25. They really are fantastic coasters, making the visit to CAROWINDS absolutely worth it. Then at number 9, we have Outlaw Run and Time Traveler, located at Silver Dollar City, which both of these I have had a very hard time comparing ever since I even rode Time Traveler. Outlaw Run really uses the terrain very well, being a fantastic RMC wooden coaster with those crazy elements such as the first inversion, drop, double barrel roll, and I can't even imagine what a night ride on this would be. And then of course you have the Mack Extreme Spinning Coaster Time Traveler, which what really makes this ride is the first drop out of the station. If you sit in the back, it is one of the greatest moments on a coaster ever, no joke, it is insane. They really are that good. But next we have Six Flags New England, them being home to both Wicked Cyclone and Superman, which are both awesome. Wicked Cyclone is a great RMC, even though it was sluggish in some parts. And then we have Superman the Ride that does have those bad restraints, but I tried to ignore those, and this coaster has one of the greatest layouts out there. The first half is being very spread out with airtime hills, so the second half is a big spaghetti bowl. I do think this duo is a little overrated, but still are both fantastic coasters. While at number 7 is one that I feel like it will get some mixed opinions, but I absolutely love this. It is Ghost Rider and Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm. You really could even switch out spots, like Hang Time could be replaced with Accelerator. This park really does have a great, fantastic top 3, while Ghost Rider is a GCI retrack of a CCI wooden coaster, and it is absolutely insane. And Hang Time is just a fun coaster overall. The Hang Time naturally is great. Pretty much the inversions are all the best parts, also packing in an airtime moment and that great drop. So naturally, next we have Knott's Berry Farm's neighbor, that is Six Flags Magic Mountain, which they have Twisted Colossus and X2, them being another RMC hybrid in a crazy 4th dimension coaster that is absolutely madness. Though the star of the show is definitely Twisted Colossus, being my 5th favorite RMC, it is so fun, especially when you are dueling, it is that much better. And X2, on the other hand, does have its weakness, such as it being a little bad in the transitions, but it is an experience on its own, and it just makes me so excited to ride the other 4th dimension coasters out there, like Ichinaika and Dinoconda someday. Now, here's one that I have loved for a long time, most recently, that is at Dollywood, and they have Lightning Rod, arguably the best wooden coaster in the world, and their other wooden coaster, Thunderhead. Lightning Rod is one of the best coasters in the world, and to some people, the best, and has some of the best airtime ever, like that quad down is legendary, so is the wave turn and the fantastic airtime hills. And then Thunderhead is a great GCI. They recently did a retracking on the parts such as the drop and first turn, and that just makes it so much better and smoother compared to what it used to be. And at number 4, we have Storm Chaser and Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom. And wow, these are both such good coasters. I did actually like Lightning Run better after my first visit, which is way different now because I do like Storm Chaser way more. They are both out of control. On one side, that being natural for an RMC, but Lightning Run is a Hyper GTX, the only one like it, which, like we have been saying forever, is that there should be more of these coasters out there. Starting out the top 3, we have 2 coasters that I have no idea why they are not mentioned in an incredible 1-2 punch. That is Iron Rattler and Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster located at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Every time I go to this park to ride these, I am so excited for starting out with Iron Rattler being one of my absolute favorite roller coasters. It is so crazy. You have to ride it to know how good it is. And like a backseat night ride is where it is at. That drop is one of the best out there, so is the dive off the quarry wall, and then of course, you have Wonder Woman, an RMC Raptor clone, the exact same to Railblazer at California's Great America. These are so short but sweet. They are some of the most intense coasters in the world, also having some of the best airtime out there, you being flung all over the place. So then at number 2, we have King's Dominion, and oh my gosh, these 2 coasters are absolutely insane. Those are Twisted Timbers and Intimidator 305, one of the most fun coasters in the world and the most intense coaster in the world. Twisted Timbers is a top tier RMC, no question, with good airtime moments. It is so smooth, probably the smoothest coaster I have ever ridden. And then we have Intimidator 305, this massive intimate giga coaster that dominates King's Dominion skyline. Also, like I said, the most intense coaster in the world. It has that crazy turn where most people gray out, even black out sometimes. This top 2 was so close to being number 1 in my opinion, but that belongs to the one and only Cedar Point. I feel like I will get some hate from this opinion, but for the coasters, they are Steel Vengeance and Maverick, no doubt, especially from Steel Vengeance being the best coaster in the world. And then you have Maverick, this crazy intimate blitz, a fan favorite from us coaster enthusiasts, and it really is such a great, incredible experience. So that will wrap up my list. Now obviously, there were a lot of parks with a great top 2 that did not make my list, so that some that come to mind are Six Flags Great Adventure, Busch Gardens Tampa, SeaWorld Orlando, or California's Great America. But they all just missed the top 10. So what do you think of my opinions? Make sure to post that in the comments below. I read every comment, love what you guys have to say, and of course, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this often. And see ya.